is failing? Reason number one is because not enough people know your products or service exist. They don't know you have those products or services. You need to get in front of more people. Okay? You need to get in front of more people. Or another reason why your business might be failing is because nobody wants what you're selling. Okay? But 9 times out of 10, it's the first one. Not enough people know you exist. And the number one thing I hear from business owners is, well, I tried Google advertising before and it just didn't work. I tried to set up a TikTok page and it just didn't work. I tried to run some ads on YouTube, but it just didn't work, bud. Okay. Well, maybe you was doing it wrong. Maybe you suck at running ads. Maybe you suck at content creation. And that's where you need to start. You know, very few people will admit that they suck at something. And so if you tried it, it didn't work. It's not that it don't work. It's just that you didn't know how to work it, or maybe you didn't work it long enough. Okay. But you got to get in front of more people. You got to stop relying on word of mouth to get you out there. That is the small town mentality when people are saying, hey, I got word of mouth, man. We've been in business 30 years and we got word of mouth. Okay. What's going to happen when those people are not wording a mouth about you in a good way? What happens when somebody is dragging your name out there? You're literally going to rely on word of mouth? See, marketing and putting yourself out there on the internet gives you the ability to control the narrative. When people are talking crap about you, when business isn't booming, you get to put yourself out there in a way that puts you in front of more people. Again, your number one problem is that not enough people know who you are. Not enough people know what you do. And perhaps maybe you haven't articulated what you do in a way that makes people understand that they need what you have to offer. That's your biggest problem. And the number one way to get out there right now, and it's been like that for the last 20 years, is by leveraging the internet. There's really only 2 ways to leverage the internet: organic traffic, paid traffic. Organic traffic is SEO, just showing up on the search engine when somebody is typing in what you have to offer. Okay, that's organic. Okay, paid is literally running paid ads on Google, running paid ads on YouTube, running paid ads on Instagram, even though I don't like that platform, running paid ads on Facebook, running paid ads on TikTok. So which one is it? So if you suck at getting organic traffic, getting people to know who you are organically, and here's how you know you suck. Your bank account is short. So if your bank account is not where you want to be every single month, then the fact of the matter is you have a problem. Either the problem is in your product or your service, or the problem is in your marketing. What is marketing? Consistently telling people how you can add value to their life. That's marketing. Consistently telling people how you can add value to their life. You see, it's not even about you. It's about them. I had an epiphany today. Text a friend of mine. I said, I get it. It's not about Robbie Cornelius. It's not about Robbie Cornelius. It's about the people that Robbie Cornelius can help. It's about me helping other people amplify their voice. And so I need to be constantly putting out information that helps companies amplify their voice. And that is the ticket. Get in front of more people. Okay? So how do you do it? Pick your strategy. Is it going to be SEO? Is it going to be Facebook? Is it going to be Instagram? Is it going to be TikTok? Is it going to be YouTube? Okay, now that you picked the formula, which way are you going to go about that? If it's Facebook, are you going to go organic strictly, or are you going to add some paid advertisement in the mix? If it's TikTok, which I highly suggest that you go with TikTok first. In fact, scratch the other ones and go solely on TikTok right now. Okay. A lot of marketers are going to tell you, hey, you need to be here, you need to be there. And I agree with that for the long term. But you need to get popping on at least one platform right now. The problem is If you're trying to be everywhere and you're doing the marketing yourself, you're going to find that it's overwhelming for you. You don't want to get up every day and create content. I get it. I do. I love creating content. But you need to find a way to get yourself out there in front of people that are curious about what you have to offer. That's how you get yourself out there. That's how you start moving the needle. That's how you start increasing your sales. I mean, you get in front of 1 million people a month, you're gonna make some money. If you get in front of 1 million people a month and don't make any money, then you're doing something drastically wrong. But you're not getting in front of that many people every single month. Okay. So I have a company called Web Asset Group. If you want to learn the skills of how to strategically get your products and services in front of people, then you need to go to webassetgroup.com. If you want somebody to just take care of it for you, you need to go to my other company, southernwebservice.com. Okay. Either way, you need to solve this problem for yourself, because if you don't solve the problem is going to dissolve your company. And you don't want that. Okay. You don't want that. And you got to be the right type of customer. I had a customer a few weeks ago, somebody I did business with 3 years ago, a friend I thought I had. I tried to help this sapsucker out. He only had a $300 budget. I told him for $300, I'd go in there and tweak his Google ad campaign. Okay. This joker he went in there after me and started tweaking the campaign and then blamed me for the money that he lost. That's the wrong type of customer. See, that was many, many years ago that I took that person on. Okay. Trying to help somebody. See, sometimes you can't help anybody out by giving them a discount. And with you, in this competitive race to the bottom by lowering your prices, trying to be lower than your competitors, that's not really business, dude. You're a discount store at that point. I found myself in that position many years ago, and all it got me was an angry customer. Okay. When I started serving premium customers that understood the value of getting their products and services in front of people over and over again, that's when I started to see real customers that valued the services that I was providing. You see, people that are willing to pay for what you have to offer, people that are willing to spend that premium price for what you have to offer, those are the individuals that truly value what you bring to the table. But a person that's just trying to get the lowest price, that's not your customer. You're going to run yourself out of business trying to have the lowest price. And all you're going to do is attract the wrong type of people that will constantly tell you you didn't do enough to give them what they wanted. Those are cheap customers. I've done deals like that in the beginning. When I first started out, I took on people because I wanted to have more customers. You take on people and you're trying to help people. So you start off with the lowest price, thinking that if you give them the lowest price, they're going to love you, but they end up hating you anyway. So you don't want that to be you. Charge what you're worth. But it's perception, okay? When customers start seeing your brand everywhere, they're naturally going to assume that you are a high quality business. And because they assume that you are a high quality business because they see you everywhere, they're going to expect that they're going to spend a really good amount of money with you anyway. And now you could charge what you're really worth. And you can over deliver on the services that you offer because you have enough capital to make sure that you have the right people in place to serve their needs. See, if you're at a race to the bottom for prices, then you can't hire quality people because quality people want to be paid a quality wage. Okay. And if you are only doing things at a small level, you're only going to be the one that's there to serve them, or you're going to have to hire employees that really don't care. They're just there to collect a little paycheck. And then now you're in a pickle because now nothing you do pleases your customer. And because you're squandering nickels away to pay your employees, your cheap employees don't value what they do. So now you can't do enough to please your employees. And it's just a never ending cycle to the bottom. You solve all that by making your company appear in places where people will see you. Okay. Why is Louis Vuitton, okay, when they do a product launch, they have lines wrapped around the store. When Apple drops a product, they have a line wrapped around the store. And this is because people perceive their product to be very quality. That's why quality people who perceive themselves to be quality people buy those type of material. Okay. So you need to put yourself in a position, even if you're a plumbing company, a roofing company, if you are a real estate agent, put yourself in a position where people start understanding that you value what you bring to the table, and you'll start naturally attracting the right type of people. Okay, you're not in the business to serve everybody. If you think you are, you're wrong about that, and that's what's going to keep your company struggling. So if you don't want your company to be poor, contact me at one of my companies, webassetgroup.com, if you want to learn how to do it yourself, or southernwebservice.com if you want my company to do it for you. But you have to get a grip on this, okay? It's either, you only got a choice. You got 3 choices. Do it yourself, hire somebody to do it, or do nothing. Master yourself.